Guess where I'm going? Yeah, you got it right. I'm going to work. But I'm getting there quicker than this guy is. I cannot wait till summer. Or even spring, actually. Just when it's a little bit warmer, the roads are either going to be dry or wet. Whereas at the moment, the roads are wet. Or icy. So I think I'd take dry or wet over wet or icy any day of the week. Now, I'm almost certain that guy's number plate is currently illegal. Because only when I'm about 5 meters away can I see it. And if he were to get a speeding camera or there was a police car after him or whatever, they wouldn't be able to see it. I'm almost certain it's illegal, but at the moment you see so many cars like it and no one seems to do anything about it. I mean, to be fair, if my car was that filthy, I'd just kind of leave it until I'd have a couple of days off work and then I'd clean my car on one of those days. That's what I used to do when I drove, but I would never let my car get that dirty. But I do need to do an oil change. I think the manual says about every 8,000 miles, whereas I think what I'll do is I'll do it every 4,000. But then every alternative 4,000, and then on the proper service I'll probably send it into Honda, where I brought the bike from. Absolute brilliant place. Guy I went to was well, I'd been going in for about 3 months to have a look at bikes because I hadn't quite passed my test yet, and he knew that, and he was perfectly happy to like stand around and chat to me for a bit and let me have a look at bikes, talk to me about the different ways of going through it. And lucky enough, it's a Honda car and motorbike dealership, so I traded in my car for my bike, which is good fun. I used to have a Ford Focus diesel. I know, right? But the funny thing is, that thing ran 115 horsepower and weighed over a ton. This thing runs, I think, just under 110 and weighs 200. I don't actually know. But let's just say the weight difference is absolutely mental. And you can tell, obviously. I would also like a pickup truck. There's just something about a pickup that I like. Like the Ford Ranger or a Mitsubishi L200. Something like that. Not a massive fan of the Nissan Navaras though. I think they look a bit funny to me. But if there's one that goes cheap enough, I'm sure I won't say no. So this whole celebrity dying stuff, we're in a conversation about it at work. Yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember when things were now. We were saying, well, actually, I think it's because all of these guys that are passing away. I mean, you take Prince. I mean, he would have been on some drugs. George Michael, drugs. David Bowie, drugs. And so they all would have been around in the 70s and 80s when it probably wasn't as clean as some of them are now, and people would be cutting them with whatever they could find, and yeah, so it can't have been good for them at all. But also, it's all in everything is social now. Absolutely everything. You can barely sneeze without someone somewhere on social media knowing about it. I mean, if you think you're walking through town and somebody is filming a Snapchat of whatever they're doing and you walk past and you sneeze, that sneeze is now part of someone else's Snapchat, which is now on social media. Because if they put it up as their story, that's how ridiculous it is. So all of these celebrities and stuff that are passing away, I don't think is any more than there are usually. I think it's just got to the point where there are so many more celebrities from that era that are now dying because they're getting to the age where people do sadly pass away. So everyone's like, oh, 2016 has been such a bad year for everything. It's like, actually no, it hasn't. It's been a normal year. It's just the fact that everybody and the mothers are online now. Like actually everybody and their mothers. Like my mum's on Facebook now. My dad's on Facebook, which is even more funny because he doesn't even know how to use a mobile phone. Like Shay doesn't know how to use a mobile phone. I think he's had one for about 2 years, and I think I've had about 2 texts off him ever. And you should see the way the guy uses it. It's special. But yeah, it's just all this social media stuff, and I mean that's one reason why I started vlogging. Is like I don't particularly do much on Facebook, Instagram. Like I have them, I don't really do a lot. I'll get tagged in stuff and I'll have a good chuckle at some videos and stuff like that, but very rarely will I post stuff. Instagram's full of my dogs and work and this motorbike. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going now. I forgot my train of thought. But that's it. That's why I wanted to start this, is because I wanted to start something that keep me entertained and keep me out of trouble. Not that I get in trouble a lot. I'm one of those people that gets bored and ends up doing something they probably shouldn't, and then it's like, oh, for goodness sake. And I've got to be in a little bit earlier today in work because we've got to... Pretty much someone hurt themselves yesterday and now I'm covering them, which means I've got to work out what they do. Well, no, I know what they do, but I've just got to practice it. So I familiarise? I think that's how you say it. I do have my special moments. That's why I'd be rubbish in an office job. Ah, see? Now you know I don't work in an office.